Hey guys, before we start the video, I just want to apologize for the mic being absolutely terrible. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was because my mic kept on bothering me. But, hell, I don't even know if it's fixed here. But I just want to apologize. But anyway, let's get on with the video already. See ya. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. I am so sorry for not uploading for like so long. I mean, besides those two little videos I made, but they don't really count. You've read the title, you've done everything. Today we're going to be making a multi-purpose lander for Kerbal space program. Alright, so we're going to start with the Ascent Stage. We're going to start with this Lunar Excursion module, which already is a pretty decent capsule, but we can definitely make this better. So first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to need to add a spark engine, this one right here. I would recommend using the truss mount variant, since I feel like it just looks better overall, but this is your choice. And the second engine we're going to be adding, you gotta remember the 4x symmetry. It will be the spider engine. It increases the gimbal and it also just looks better, I'll be honest. So, now we have the basic engine parts done, but we're still gonna need some fuel to power all of this, right? And yes we do. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go all the way down here to the Oscar B fuel tank. Now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to just put it right here, and then put another one like that. And so you just want to push it in like this. You can push it a little more if you want to. I'll do it like that. So now it should have more than enough fuel in vacuum to do a lot of things. For example, this is just at sea level in Kerbal. This is what it is in vacuum. But of course, we haven't added everything we need to make this a proper spacecraft. Now, the next thing we're going to want to do, obviously, is add some way to dock with it, right? So you're going to want to get this small inline reaction wheel, and you're going to want to put it right here. And then you want to take a clampetron, the smallest one, and take that. Then click and then move the reaction wheel down like this. You can have it like this, but I like it like this. It looks very clean, very flat, and you have your docking system. And you also get the added improvement of SAS. You're also going to want some more monopropellant tanks. You never know if something will go wrong with your SAS. Oh, god damn it. Don't worry about this too much. This doesn't happen that much. And you can just put it like that, and then you can just push it in. And already we have a fairly capable, craft here. Fairly capable Ascent Stage, but we're not done. There is a few more things we need to add. Of course, we're gonna want some batteries. Now, I like to put the battery here, but you can put it wherever you want. So we put the battery there, and I'll put the solar panel like that. I think it looks fairly decent. I'll probably just push it in a little more. There we go. And now, of course, we're going to want communication, and I recommend just using the high gain antenna. It'll just be extended like this, and then we can push it around here and inside the craft. And then what I like to do is kind of rotate a little to the side like that, and then do it. And you can do whatever you want with it. It has more than enough delta V to get off a lot of moons, and probably even Duna. Anyway, this is the Ascent Stage. Moving on to... Alright, now we're at the Descent Stage. You've made it this far, that's pretty good. Sorry if I've been talking at a pretty high pace. I'll go a little slower from now on. So, we have our decoupler, which is what we're obviously going to be needing for the Ascent Stage. We don't really need to worry about that anymore. We're going to continue. Now again, as I said, you're going to need the making history, and we're going to be using these fuel tanks here. Probably not that one. That is very big. don't actually... Oh yeah, I remember this one. As you can see, unlike most bottom parts here, this actually looks fairly good. And you're going to want to put a donut here. This is optional, but it just adds a bit more delta V, which I feel is definitely worth it. And now you're going to want to add a dart engine. The dart engine is actually pretty important since it has a lot more thrust than, let's say, the Terrier. And it's also a very good descent stage. I have tested this craft multiple times, and I can assure you this thing works tremendously. Actually, there's not really much more to add to this other than, again, more fuel. Now listen, we already have a lot of fuel there, but it won't really be a lot to land on, let's say, Val or Moho or other moons and stuff like that. It's actually fairly low. So that's why we're going to be adding 4 of these here. We'll be doing like that and that. So already here, this is looking pretty good, in my opinion at least. So now we're going to take these landing struts, or these landing legs. I just call them the struts because that's what the game calls them. I'm going to put them kind of like that. So what I like to do is I like to take these structural panels here and put them kind of like this. Now, yes, I recognize it is totally useless and it's nothing other than just a bit of decoration, but I'm gonna be honest with you, a bit of decoration goes a very long way in a lander design, especially one like this. Now, I just like having it there, not really for any particular reason, but just like that. I think it looks nice. I would recommend using this back piece here to have all your scientific instruments, and maybe these side pieces. Maybe you could add like a little container for your breaking ground parts. If you're gonna add parachutes as well for like Duna missions and stuff, I'd recommend doing it up here on the Ascent Stage. What I like to do is extend it and then see how it would look. For example, here it's obviously not going to be able to get up to the Kerbals, so we're going to need to quickly, kind of push it up here. I think around there is a very good spot, although it's probably best here. I don't actually know. You guys are going to have to experiment with that a bit. But overall, I think we're basically done. So, the multi-purpose lander is now complete. This is hopefully what it will look like when you've landed on a moon or a planet. And if you actually do make this, I would love to see what you come up with it. Please post it on the Kerbal Space Program subreddit, or I guess some other place. But if you really want to, you can share this video to people who might be struggling in KSP and have the DLCs. Otherwise, I will be working on one without DLCs because, yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you find use in this lander. And honestly, just thank you for watching.